We have completed one lap. We made it to the 1-year anniversary of the Natoras News. Quite a lot changes in a year, and the question everyone asks when they first come back to New Eden is, what has changed? I faced this same dilemma when I came back. I was gone for 6 years. I asked the exact same question. So here we are. This is the stuff that has changed during the first year of the Natoras News. Just a surface level overview, but still quite a lot changes in 1 year. In February, there were DDoS attacks, serious ones, and red dots, and FanFest was canceled for obvious reasons. Also, there were some wormhole changes. In March, signal and noise filaments were introduced. Market changes to stop the 1ISK bot-like behavior were introduced, and there were moon mineral changes. All standard ore types were removed from moon chunks. The frigate escape bay was added to the battleship. Moons were made to look prettier. Faction warfare acceleration gates were given a 100-kilometer activation range. And the battleship hull faction warfare sight was introduced. Also, Nirvana implants were introduced. In April, the Avatar Titan got a visual update. There were a bunch of capital changes. Hydra implants were introduced. Still trying to push the meta toward brawling, short-range Tier 2 projectile ammo of all types got a 15% buff. All resistance modules got a 20% nerf. Shield module Tyricide was enacted, and the new model for the naming structure was introduced. The Collapse All concept was added to the market and fittings window. Predictive text in the search option added to the market. On the April 24th episode of Eve Pulse, CCP Convict gave the Natoras News a shout-out. We all thought that was pretty awesome. Big ups to Convict. In May, EVE Online celebrated its 17th birthday. The ability to trade Plex in JITA from the mobile app was introduced. The Triglavians started really showing their asses. The Abandoned State was added to structures. In June, there was a graphics update. The Abyssal Proving Grounds were introduced in a very strange, temporary manner. Occasional Proving Grounds. In August, the Metaliminal Storms were introduced to Null Security Space. In September, Quantum Cores were added to structures. In October, asteroid ore segregation took place, with HiSec, LowSec, and NullSec each getting their own selection of asteroids. Interdictors, except the Saber, and combat interceptors got an update, and the Wubble was introduced. In November, the Tactical Capsule Recloner was introduced, so Capsuleers could respawn in a supercarrier. Supercarriers were also balanced. The Dynamic Bounty System was introduced along with the ESS system. The new JITA 4.4 was introduced. It is beautiful. Torpedoes got a buff, and Dreadnoughts got an update. The Griffin Navy issue and Stealth Bombers got an update. Capsuleers can buy and use skill injectors on the mobile app. And the Partnership Program was introduced. December introduced Tier 2 salvage drones. They made some drone changes, and then they were like, wait, we changed our minds, and reverted those drone changes. The Sancha Nation Rupture Implant set was introduced. One guaranteed anomaly was added to the different regions to help with mineral shortages. LowSec has a Jaspit deposit in every system. The Dynamic Bounty System went live in low security space. In January, we see the new public fleet concept. And in February, the Marauders got buffed. Like, hardcore buffed. The assault damage controls got updated. Hacks lost their micro warp drive SIG reduction. And Wubbles got buffed. All the interdictors, except the Saber, they got buffed too. Again. Like, big time buffed. And that is what changed the first year of the Natoros News, from February 2020 to February 2021. The support I have received and continue to receive is unbelievable, and I hope that this next year I can make a better product. Thanks much. And NovaCat, those anise cookies you sent are absolutely delightful, aren't they? They're sugary sweet, but then the anise carries through and rounds out that flavor. What a fun cookie.